Welcome to Rich People Club, the place where you learn how to turn ambition into real success. If you've ever struggled to achieve your goals, this video will change that. By the end, you'll know exactly how to set goals that actually work, track them like the rich do, and remove the hidden obstacles that hold most people back. Every year, people set goals, get excited for a few weeks, and then nothing happens. They stay stuck, frustrated, watching others get ahead. Knowing how to definitely achieve your goals in 2025 isn't just a nice idea. It's the difference between repeating the same failures or finally making real progress. This isn't about wishful thinking. These are strategies backed by science and used by the world's most successful people. Let's get into it. Write down your goals. Most people dream of wealth, success, and financial freedom, but few ever get there. Why? Because their goals stay in their heads. Vague, fleeting, and forgotten. Writing down goals isn't just a nice idea. It's a proven strategy. A study found that people who write their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. That's like getting a cheat code for success. Think about the wealthy elite. Millionaires don't just stumble into success. They meticulously plan their moves. A powerful business mogul doesn't wake up and see what happens. No, they have a blueprint. That's exactly what a written goal list is. Your personal roadmap to a rich and luxurious life. Let's get practical. If you want to build wealth, write down financial targets. I will save $10,000 by December, or I will invest $500 monthly in index funds. Being specific forces your brain to treat your goal as real. The clearer the target, the easier it is to hit. It's like setting coordinates in a GPS without them. You're just driving aimlessly. Writing your goals isn't just about setting targets. It's about setting your mindset. When you write, I will earn $100,000 this year, your brain shifts into problem-solving mode. It starts looking for ways to make it happen. It's the same reason high performers map out their lives. They aren't leaving success to chance. You ever notice how wealthy people always have a plan? They know what they want, and they put it on paper. If you look at any successful entrepreneur, they have their objectives crystal clear. Elon Musk didn't just hope for Tesla's success. He mapped out every detail. You don't need a billion-dollar empire to start. Just a pen, a piece of paper, and a decision. It's not about writing a wish list. It's about commitment. When you write a goal, you take ownership. You tell yourself, this is happening. It's the difference between saying, I want to be rich, and declaring, I will make $1 million in 5 years. The first is a wish, the second is a command. Your subconscious loves clarity. Imagine standing in a grocery store without a list, wandering around aimlessly. That's how most people treat their dreams. They want success, wealth, and luxury, but they don't define what that looks like. Writing down goals is like giving your mind a shopping list. It knows exactly what to go after. Think about the power of a written contract. It's legally binding, forces accountability, and makes things official. When you put your goals on paper, you create a personal contract with yourself. It's no longer just a thought. It's a commitment. The act itself builds momentum. The biggest mistake? Writing down goals once and forgetting about them. That's like setting a GPS destination but never checking the route. The wealthy stay rich because they keep their targets in sight. If you write down, I will build $1 million business, but never revisit the plan, you're flying blind. Instead, review your list weekly. Keep it in a journal, on your phone, or pinned to your wall. The key is constant visibility. The more you see it, the more it embeds in your mind. That's why vision boards work. Repetition locks goals into your subconscious, making success feel inevitable. Want an extra push? Tell someone. When you make your goals public, you create accountability. Successful people don't just set private intentions. They declare them. It's why business moguls announce bold financial targets. Speaking your goals out loud forces you to own them. If you're serious about wealth, success, and building a millionaire mindset, start with a simple habit. Write your goals down. It's not just about putting words on paper. It's about programming your mind for power. And once that mental shift happens, the next step becomes obvious. If you're enjoying this so far, hit the like button and subscribe to Rich People Club. There's a lot more coming to help you build the life you deserve. Review and track your progress regularly. Writing down your goals is a strong first step, but without tracking them, they lose their power. The rich don't just set goals. They measure progress relentlessly. Think about any successful business. No company grows without tracking revenue, expenses, and key performance metrics. If your goal is financial success, wealth, or luxury, you need to treat your goals like a business. Your brain is designed to focus on what you repeatedly expose it to. That's why the reticular activating system, RS, is so powerful. Ever notice how, after deciding to buy a new car, you suddenly see that exact model everywhere? That's your brain filtering information based on what you consider important. Now imagine if you trained your brain to recognize opportunities for wealth in the same way. One of the biggest mistakes people make is setting goals at the start of the year and never looking at them again. That's like setting a GPS destination and turning off the screen. You wouldn't drive blind. So why would you treat your financial success that way? The wealthy keep their goals in sight at all times, making adjustments as they go. A simple but powerful habit is the weekly review. Set aside 5 minutes every Sunday to check your progress. If your goal is to save $100,000, check your savings balance. If you're building a business, look at your revenue growth. Seeing progress fuels motivation, while spotting slowdowns helps you course correct before you drift too far off track. One effective tracking method is the color-coded system. Assign green for goals that are on track, yellow for areas that need attention, and red for goals that are completely off track. This makes it easy to see where you need to focus. If your investments are in the red, for example, that's a signal to reassess your strategy. The rich don't ignore problems. They fix them before they become disasters. The wealthiest people on the planet track everything. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Warren Buffett aren't just visionaries. They're obsessed with metrics, numbers, and progress. The same principle applies to your personal growth. If you're not tracking, you're guessing. And guessing doesn't build empires. Use a simple tracking system that works for you. Whether it's a Google Doc, a Notion template, or a physical planner, the key is consistency. Your goals should be visible daily. The more you see them, the more your brain prioritizes them. That's why vision boards work. They keep success front and center. A great way to reinforce progress is with the morning manifesto. Every morning, take 30 seconds to review your top goals. What's the most important action for today? Wealthy people don't wake up hoping for success. They start their day with clear priorities. Every action they take moves them closer to their financial targets. Tracking your progress also prevents drifting. How many times have you set a goal only to realize months later that you haven't made any real progress? A regular review keeps you accountable. Think of it like flying a plane. You don't wait until you're off course by 500 miles to adjust. Small corrections along the way keep you on track. Another game-changing habit? Public accountability. Find a mentor, a coach, or even a friend who will check in on your progress. The wealthy surround themselves with people who push them forward. They don't operate in isolation. If you tell someone you're going to build a $1 million business, you're far more likely to follow through. If you need an extra edge, track progress visually. Progress bars, spreadsheets, or habit trackers turn goal setting into a game. Your brain loves seeing progress. It's why people get addicted to video games. The leveling up system keeps them engaged. Use that same psychology to build wealth, track investments, or hit your fitness goals. Every successful entrepreneur, investor, and self-made millionaire understands one thing: what gets measured gets managed. Writing a goal is step one, but tracking it is what turns it into reality. And once you start monitoring your success, the next step becomes even more powerful. Strategic planning to overcome obstacles. Use the WOP method: wish, outcome, obstacle, plan. Most people set goals with enthusiasm, but when obstacles appear, they give up. That's because they rely on motivation instead of strategy. The wealthy don't just set goals. They anticipate challenges and plan for them. That's where the WOP method comes in, a science-backed approach that ensures goals don't stay as wishful thinking. WOP stands for wish, outcome, obstacle, plan. First, define your wish. The goal you want to achieve. Maybe it's earning 6 figures, buying a luxury home, or starting a business. Dreaming big is great, but without a clear outcome, it's just a fantasy. Success starts when you define exactly what that goal looks like. Next comes the outcome. What does success look like for you? Instead of, I want to be rich, say, I will have a net worth of $1 million by 2027. Be specific. The wealthiest people don't set vague goals. They define numbers, timelines, and clear milestones. Clarity creates focus, and focus creates results. Then identify obstacles. Most people skip this step, which is why they fail. Ask yourself, what could stop me? If your goal is financial freedom, the obstacles could be poor money habits, lack of investment knowledge, or inconsistent income. Identifying roadblocks ahead of time helps you navigate around them before they derail your progress. For example, let's say your goal is to invest $10,000 this year. What could get in your way? Maybe impulse spending, lack of discipline, or unexpected expenses. Recognizing these challenges before they happen lets you build safeguards, like automating investments or setting strict spending limits. Millionaires don't react. They prepare. Now, the most powerful step, the plan. Once you know the obstacles, create a strategy to overcome them. If distractions are stopping you from growing your business, block social media during work hours. If lack of knowledge is a problem, commit to reading investment books like The Intelligent Investor. The difference between dreamers and achievers is preparation. Think of the WOP method as a success formula. The rich don't just chase dreams. They analyze risks and build strategies. Athletes visualize obstacles in competitions. CEOs anticipate market challenges. The more you predict and prepare for setbacks, the easier success becomes. Those who fail usually do so because they weren't ready for the hurdles. A great way to implement WOP? Write it down. For every goal, create a WOP breakdown. Wish: earn $100,000 this year. Outcome: $8,300 per month in revenue. Obstacle: fear of failure, lack of a strong offer. Plan: study high-income skills, launch a profitable side hustle. Another way to solidify your WOP plan is mentorship. The wealthy don't figure things out alone. They learn from those who've already done it. If you want to build wealth, surround yourself with people who have already mastered money. Find a mentor, take courses, and invest in your education. One overlooked obstacle? Your own mindset. Many people sabotage themselves with self-doubt and limiting beliefs. The key is to recognize when negative thoughts creep in and reframe them. Instead of saying, I'm not good at making money, shift it to, I am learning how to build wealth. Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. Most people quit when they hit their first obstacle because they didn't expect it. But those who plan ahead, they win. Wealth isn't built on hope. It's built on strategic action. If you create a plan for setbacks before they happen, you take control of your success. The best part? Once you master WOP, you stop relying on motivation. You don't need to feel inspired to take action. You already have a roadmap. And when you start thinking in systems instead of emotions, something shifts. You start becoming the kind of person who makes success happen. Tie your goals to an identity. People chase goals like, I want to lose weight, or I want to be rich, but fail because they don't become the type of person who achieves those things. Identity drives action. If you want success, wealth, and power, you must start seeing yourself as the kind of person who naturally achieves those things. There's a famous study about voting behavior. People were asked, will you vote? While others were asked, will you be a voter? The second group had significantly higher turnout. Why? Because when a goal becomes part of your identity, you follow through. People act in ways that align with who they believe they are. If you want to be rich, stop saying, I want to make money. Start saying, I am a wealth builder. Millionaires don't just try to succeed. They see themselves as powerful, high-achieving individuals. Their mindset dictates their reality. Once you embrace that identity, every decision starts aligning with success. For example, someone who wants to be fit struggles. But someone who identifies as an athlete naturally makes choices that align with that lifestyle. They don't force themselves to work out. They just do because that's who they are. Apply the same principle to money and success. If you see yourself as an investor, you'll start thinking like one. What identity aligns with your goals? If you want to build wealth, adopt the mindset of an investor. Investors don't waste money on liabilities. They look for opportunities, educate themselves, and think long-term. When you embrace that identity, your actions follow naturally. Instead of, "I should save more," say, "I am a person who prioritizes wealth." Small language shifts change behavior. If you see yourself as a millionaire in the making, you'll start making millionaire-level decisions. That means cutting unnecessary expenses, studying financial strategies, and playing the long game. Identity-based goals make success feel natural. You're not just chasing an outcome. You're becoming the person who expects that outcome. And once that mindset shift happens, achieving your goals isn't a struggle. It's inevitable. That's why top performers don't hesitate. They take action because it aligns with their core beliefs. The secret? Repetition. Identity is built through repeated behaviors. Every time you choose to invest, prioritize learning, or take a risk in business, you reinforce the belief that you are someone who creates wealth. The more you act in alignment with success, the stronger that identity becomes. A great exercise is to ask yourself, what would a wealthy, successful person do in this situation? Would they waste hours scrolling social media, or would they use that time to learn high-income skills? Would they complain about obstacles, or would they find solutions? Every decision is a vote for the person you're becoming. Your environment also shapes your identity. If you surround yourself with broke, negative people, you'll subconsciously adopt their habits. The rich don't just protect their money, they protect their mindset. That's why they network with ambitious, high-level thinkers who push them forward. When your goal is tied to an identity, failure becomes impossible. You're no longer someone trying to be successful. You are successful. You act, think, and operate like someone destined for wealth. And once you make that mental shift, the way you approach goals will never be the same again. The wealthiest people in the world don't chase money. They become the kind of people who naturally attract it. Success isn't something they do. It's who they are. And once you shift your identity to match your goals, every decision starts reinforcing that success. But what happens when you need to take action every day to stay on track? If you're serious about building wealth, success, and a life of real financial freedom, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a strategy that could change your future. Now, let's be real. Knowing how to achieve your goals is useless if you don't take action. You now have the exact blueprint that successful people used to set, track, and achieve their goals. But will you actually use it? Most people will watch this and do nothing. The rich? They apply what they learn. So, if you want to be part of that elite group, start now. Write down your goals, track your progress, and commit to becoming the person who achieves them. The difference between staying stuck and finally building a life of success, money, and power is what you do right now.